round, we're just going to feature Fern again. Because he's table 1. Let's go, Fern.
Fernando.
And let me
Is
make
that
sure
his
the timer
actual name. Hey there, good afternoon.
Oh, timer has indeed started. 1. Alrighty, chatter. We're off to the races here.
Do we know who won the die roll? Since we were not...
We do not know who won the die roll, but
were-
we shall see. Whoever goes first.
Katakuri and Law. Can't. So, just some information for everyone at home. I just lost to this exact matchup, and I was also a Katakuri. So, maybe Matt's comfortable. I wouldn't be.
So there's also a lot of there's 2 things riding on this round right now, chat. If Fern wins this game, and then Ricky at table 2, if he happens to lose his game, the tournament will end. Or sorry, if one of these players wins here, and then if Ricky loses at table 2, right now the tournament will end because the Bandai rule takes its effect, where if there's only one undefeated after round 4 of a 5-round tournament, the tournament just ends a round early.
That's crazy.
Yep. Very interesting. It's kind of hard for a lot of people that come into the game to understand, but stores love it because it saves us time. And here's Matt starting us off here with a Charlotte Pudding.
Yeah, I was taking a look at Fern's turn 1. So with that, Nami grabbed the Rush Zoro, so that's cool. And important here, as small as this is, Matt there started the Puddin', so he's searching. He's choosing to keep the Katakuri. So we'll see that if that takes out a Law Blocker later on in the game. That's some of my favorite things to do to try and survive this matchup as Cat.
And here's just a blind 5 into Matt's life here. Matt will just take that. Usually the first life on these 5-life leaders, you just take it. That's a free card in your hand. Level out the playing field, put it back to the same life as your opponent too. It's not a big deal. It just gives more cards in your hand to counter with later on, or more things to play. It's a draw one. That first life usually is what it feels like.
Yeah.
And that Sanji looks like he got that off of the trigger as well, pitching a Paro Sparrow to play it.
Yep. I like to shout Shazam when I trigger using the yellow deck. I can't explain why.
Is
it
it because
makes me happy.
Is it because he looks like Shazam, kind of?
Well, it's yellow. It's like it has to do with a lot of it. It's you're playing a yellow deck and you just trigger, you feel great, and you just shout Shazam. Try it next time, and your experience with yellow will be greatly heightened.
Yeah, because I know a lot of us out there got Kata Brain at this point, just been playing so much Katakuri.
Oh yeah, we're taking a big old 7. Okay, as Cat, we're saying ours. I guess I'm rooting for Matt. I'm gonna say it as an underdog here, because yeah, this isn't easy for Cat. So let's see what he can do.
Here comes a Paro Sparrow from Matt here.
So a strong 7 swing, and yeah, Fern's gonna take the life because as Law, you're gonna take the life. What's he gonna do with all that Dawn?
All that Dawn on side that field. He is going to play. All right, Matt going down to 3, it looks like as well. Ooh, T-Bolt. T-Bolt going to slam that Capone right off the field.
Appreciate it, Sunweb Kid. Thanks for the compliment.
And then...
What the Dawn doing?
Yeah, what is that Dawn doing? Again, shout out to the I Love You, Dawn. That was such... Yo,
I
chat.
love the I Love You, Dawn.
Press 1 if you cried in that scene.
I don't know that scene.
And be as honest as possible. Press 1 if you cried.
Am I going to cry?
Yes. If you don't, you don't have a soul, dude. I love you, kid.
I have just enough. Okay. Fern's not exactly flooding the board here. Played against Garrett in the last round, and by turn 3 or so, the border was set up, and there was no getting over
5
that.
characters. Yeah.
All the choppers you could dream of. No, he did not need a Bonnie, which we don't see from Fern here either. He's contemplating. I mean, I feel like that's the thing. He's gonna take the damage. Although I am kind of wondering, as Matt, what Fern's got cooking. Okay, we're using all that Dawn. What are we doing? Summon in a Paro? Mr. Wonka? Mr. Wonka's
there
taking
it
the field.
is. Yellow, like we were saying earlier, chat, got a Thatch. They now have a thatch
Yeah.
in their color,
That's
and
it.
that completes the circle. Every color has a thatch now.
That's the thing about the taller yellow units is like you gotta think I gotta contest the law blocker at the end of the game. So like an 8 and a 6 is fantastic.
Also, I mean, like, these thatch-like cards are really, really good going into Whitebeard matchups, too, because that's just kind of like a free swing at them.
You know, coming from Pokemon, like somebody pitching me or explaining like what vanillas are, and I would, you know, your first instinct might be, yeah, vanilla doesn't sound that great, but the stat line, that's what makes them really good.
I mean, the whole game's about taking your thousands and making it better than their thousands, so they take their life, and 8,000 is a pretty good number to start with. All right, and here
Cat
is a
countering
counter.
out. Like S-Cat, in this matchup, I'm countering out of everything I can. Sanji's really important, of course. He's making a decision right now with the Nami. Taking a wanted Luffy.
Talk to these guys for a second. I want to show them the prize in a second, too.
Mark is away from keyboard. And he's going to swing with the Nami. What is that, for 7? No, 6. All right, and dropping the Strucin. Over to Katakuri. That's a decent board, so Katakuri having a board right now is pretty good. No law blocker yet. Most importantly, no blockers at all. Mark has returned.
I want to show this off once the match is over.
Oh, those look pretty. They don't know what we're talking about.
Wonka, huh? All right, so whose turn is it right now?
I believe it's
it's
Matt's.
Matt's turn.
And like he's contemplating where to swing. Yeah, 2 and a 2, like no brainer. Take out one of them.
Yeah, get rid of a shambles target.
I really like going after Fern's board right here. 5 into 3, great. Love it. Love to see it. Now he's gonna try to save
Here's
this
the
Rush Zoro.
spot.
No, he's
Wow,
not.
no,
Rush Zoro's gone.
Fern's gonna let it go.
Okay. How many cards are in Fern's hand? Like the only 2 on board.
It looks like 5 or 6.
5 at life
I
with
think
the
5,
Sanji.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, and I kind of like it because like he's gonna take the life, and there's not a ton on board here, unless Fern's just gonna and another 5 swing, and he took it. So Law's down to 0. And he drops the cat. Oh, I love this
Drops the
play.
cat, wow.
He drops the cat to put the Sanji blocker back in life, top of life. So gone for now, but not forgotten.
So this is gonna be a big turn for Fern, for Fern.
It
Here.
has to
Yeah,
be,
he has to
yeah.
turn it around
Yeah.
because this crackback looks really nasty.
Yeah, Cat's got a good board right now. You got to respond as Law here by just regurgitating a board, like flood it. Put the pressure on some
Use
Law
that turn.
blockers.
All right,
Let
we
the
got
dawn
9
begin.
open. Fern on 0 life right now too.
It's a fast hand shuffler. I see a couple of Otamas on hand, but I don't
Fern
know.
has to do some crazy stuff here this turn, like
2 for 2. 2 for 2 into the pudding.
yeah.
You know, that's
I think we're gonna
start.
see some Otama spam here too to tick down some of these, like tick down the thatch here. Probably tick down the Paris bear that's tapped. So
It's a
Brooke
tall
can get
ask.
in.
I mean, -2 would take it down to 6, and you don't have anything that swings for 6 right now. Oh, he's doing
Double
it.
Otama.
Double Otama. So that'll take it down to 4.
Do we have a JP in hand? Do they even play JP anymore?
So he's going 6 and a 6. No, 6 and a 4. Wish there was a die on that, but that's okay. Are we saving Wonka? Nope. Wonka goes down.
Arrow goes down.
Interesting. And Fern has had to spend 3 Dawn so far. He's gotta put down some blockers. He's gotta put down some.
He's got a big hand still. Shambles can he shambles?
He concedes. Whoa.
All right.
Not what I was expecting, but this means my powers are getting stronger. Matt takes it in an unexpected victory, but as a cat player, I would take this.